Hello friends and welcome to the Arbiter video series of Santosh Memorial Chess Academy. In our last video, we had discussed about the importance of an arbiter in the tournaments and learnt about the procedure and norms to achieve a FIDE arbiter title. If you have not visited our intro video, I would strongly recommend you to please kindly visit it first by clicking on I button situated at the right top of this video. In this video, we would discuss about the syllabus of an arbiter exam and have a complete overview on each topic that we are going to cover in this whole video series. We will discuss each topic later in detail in our upcoming videos. For now, please know that there is a book called Arbiters Manual which essentially covers almost each and every rules related to chess. You can consider it as a Bible of chess that is released by our international body FIDE, with the help of which you can get a very clear understanding of the in-depth rules of almost every parameter of chess, right from playing, organizing and arbitership. It essentially covers all the necessary elements related to chess game like game rules, tournament rules, arbiter and player conducts during tournaments, along with the necessary information on how to handle the chess equipments like chess clocks. We would cover all the topics related to the exams. However, there are other topics as well which is covered in the book like qualities and requirements of an organizer, some table dimensions for a chess tournament, which I will not be able to cover those topics here and leave it to you completely for your reading. They will automatically get synced in as and when you start doing arbitership in the upcoming events. I have already provided the download link of the latest edition of the book in the description. This book is released by FIDE almost every 3 months, so please ensure that you always have the latest edition of this copy. It becomes very difficult to read entire 250 pages of the book and sink in at the same time all the essential concepts out of it. And that's the challenge I faced while giving an exam, which is the prime reason why I am preparing this video series, and that will help you ultimately to prepare for your exams. The most important topic that your exam would be having is article and appendices. Articles are just like code of conduct as in constitution, where each article would be covering a specific area related to chess. There are 12 articles, out of which first 5 articles, article 1 to article 5, it would cover basic chess rules of a game, just like movement of chess pieces, completion of game. Overall, I can say it covers how a game should be played between two players, covering essential rules of chess. But as soon as a player participates in a tournament, he needs to know additional rules other than just playing a game, and that is actually covered in article 6 to 12. Because of which this is the area that you need to understand carefully, because major part of your questions of your exams will be arised from this particular section. Other than the classical format, that is our standard format, we have other different shorter formats as well, like rapid and blitz, some different special formats like for physically abled players, blind players, for which there are some slight changes in the tournament rules. They are not exactly same as articles, that's why they are covered in a separate section. We know it as appendices. Other than these articles and appendices, the most important function of an arbiter is to make pairings for the participants. That is done by the Swiss pairing system. Today, of course, it is being done by computers, the FIDE approved Swiss pairing system, Swiss Manager. But as an arbiter, you should exactly know how a pairing works manually, and you need to understand the logic of how we can create a pairing for a particular round, which we will discuss as and when time comes. During last round as well, there are certain tie-break systems and virtual opponent concepts to create the final standings of the tournament, because sometimes it happens that two winners are having equal points, so you need to segregate and you need to decide who is the winner. So for that you need a tie-break system. That would be also covered along with when we will be discussing about Swiss pairing system. Every player has a dream of becoming a FIDE rated player. That is the reason for which an arbiter should be capable of doing the rating change and initial rating calculation manually. There is a specific rating calculation known as ELO calculation, which is named after a chess theorist Arbiter, where we calculate ratings manually with the help of two tables, which we will discuss obviously when the time comes. Along with that, we have GM and IM norms calculation as well, which is also an arbiter's duty, because GM and IM titles are very important to a player, due to which an arbiter should clearly know whether a player playing in a tournament is eligible to achieve GM or IM norm from the respective tournament, or in a particular round how much win is required to get through with the GM norm or IM norm. With the help of our discussions, I hope you are clear on the discussion areas that we are going to have in our coming videos. We will cover each of them very easily and very comfortably. So please stay tuned and keep rising on your learning curve. Thank you and have a nice day. But please don't forget to like this video if you have liked it.